this is the makeup look that we will be creating today. I just think it's so much fun. I think it's a really nice spin on natural makeup with, well, natural full coverage makeup with a little pop of colour. It's so easy to do, and yeah, it's been highly requested from you guys, so I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see how to get this look, then please keep on watching. What's up guys? So today we're starting off as a hot mess as usual. Please excuse my skin. Since like the Christmas New Year time where I was just eating like an abnormal amount of chocolate, I have been breaking out, and usually I have pretty good skin, so yes, I'm a little bit spotty. So yeah, please excuse my bad skin. But today, obviously, as you can tell from the intro and the title, I will be doing a little get ready with me makeup tutorial-y kind of thingy. I like to call them get ready with me's because I like to chat a lot, and just because I'm not a makeup artist, so you know, I can't say it's an informative makeup tutorial. It's just pretty much me getting ready in the morning. And it's going to be on this look here. The lovely Rebecca on my Snapchat asked me if I could recreate this look, and I thought, hey, why not? It's one of my favorite looks to wear, and it's on this look here off my Instagram, if it's gonna focus. It's pretty much the look that I wore in my last video, my like plug haul video. I don't think it's gonna focus, but it's this one on my Instagram. Oh, it's gone really dark now. Oh, hello. And it's pretty much just a really simple kind of like everyday makeup look, like nude lip, like super nude lip, like neutral eyeshadows with a winged eyeliner, and then you've got this pow pop of blue. So yeah, I just thought it would be a fun makeup tutorial to do. I love this look. It's literally an everyday makeup look with that little bit of something extra, and you don't have to do blue. I just like blue eyeliner and eyeshadow the most on my eyes personally, but you can literally use whatever color. You could use green eyeliner, purple, whatever color you want. So yeah, just experiment, and let's do it. I was gonna just do a like eye tutorial thing and do my face ready, but then I thought, no, let's literally get ready together. And it's so much easier now. I got this new camera. I know I keep looking in the viewfinder and I need to stop, but it's so much easier than my other camera because my thing doesn't pull out to the back, so now I can actually see if I'm in frame and not holding the mirror in front of my face. However, I'm just as disorganized as usual. I've got all my makeup here, but nothing out that I particularly want to use, so I'm just gonna have to rustle through everything. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a bit. Please excuse the doge in the room as well. And this black one here is being very needy today, so. Right, so I'm gonna prime my face first using the Milani Prime Perfection. What is this? Hydrating Pore Minimizing Primer. This is like my favorite primer ever. To just prime my skin. And anything hydrating for me in the winter is a bonus because my skin is hella dry. The foundation I'm going to be using is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation, if it's gonna focus. This is literally my favorite foundation right now. I think it will be of all time because it is so damn good. Now it's focusing on my dog. Oh, well, this foundation anyway. And mine is in the shade Vanilla, and I think I could have even gone a shade darker, and this is not the palest shade, so they've got a really good shade range like the Fenty Beauty one, and I don't think it's as big, but it's still pretty big, and this is super full coverage. I will say it's like very florally scented, so if you do have sensitive skin, it might irritate it. But other than that, I think it is an amazing foundation. Highly recommend if you like full coverage. And I'm going to be using my beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender, it's just a face sponge dampened. And yes, it is dirty. I have not cleaned it, but you guys know what I'm like, so I'm just gonna pounce this into my skin. Wow, I look crazy. As you can see, it is like, I'm like white as paper, guys, but it's still like pale for me. So I didn't want to go darker though. I was scared that this wasn't going to match me. but I am very pale right now, but it will come together after I bronze and everything, don't you worry. And I'm gonna just get rid of these. It just makes my eyes look so dark, like bags and like dark circles. I'm using my normal LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade, what is this? Porcelain. And even my concealer isn't as light as the foundation. But it's fine, it will come together. It's so annoying, like my dogs molt so much. Like if you have a pug, you will know, especially Vlad, he molts so bad. So I always get hair stuck to my face when I'm doing my makeup. So annoying. Now we are super full coverage. So I'm going to set my face using the LA Girl Pro HD Matte Press Powder in the shade Fair. It looks like this, and I'm just using this little kabuki brush. And I really like this powder, it's so good. And everything I'm using is cruelty free. I find that this powder, even though it's like fair, it's like a colored powder, so that makes my face a bit darker too. So I think that just helps when I'm using a really pale foundation, because it gives me a little bit of extra coverage. Not that I needed it with that foundation, but it helps to kind of make me look less pale anyway. What's next? Do I want to do my brows or contouring that? Let's contouring that. Just find it easier, because then like your brows aren't all on and in the way, and you've got to be careful you're not brushing all your brows and that. So I'm using my usual Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Milk Chocolate bronzer. This is my favourite bronzer for pale skin if it focuses, and it smells like chocolate. And I'm just using this brush, and all the brushes I use as well are synthetic hair. And I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit. I always bronze these days before I contour. I just feel like it just gives me a bit more life, a bit more dimension. Because contouring, like the contour shade I use is so cool toned. It's nice to have a little bit of warmth in my face. Now to contour, I'm just using my usual shade and light palette from Kat Von D, and obviously using the lightest contour shade. And I'm using this angled mermaid brush. I love this for contouring. These are like really good brushes, and I got them like so cheap in a set. I feel like in the camera, like my contour looks super intense. Now time for my favourite blush ever. If I can get my blush brush. So my favourite blush, which is Milani's Luminoso. This is like the most beaten package ever. I've had this years and it's still going. But it is my favourite peachy blush ever. It's so beautiful on like every skin tone as well. I just love this stuff. I go ham with this blush. Like nothing. I keep getting blushes and nothing can beat this one. I hope the lighting's not super bad, you guys, because it's just really dull outside today. So I was like worried, like I was contemplating not even filming because it's like so dark and dull outside. I was like, are they gonna even see me? So now I'm going to highlight using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the old school glow kit in, is it called That Glow? And it's this one, and I'm going to be using Sunburst, which like this is like, I think I've come to the conclusion this is my favorite highlighter ever. Like I just keep going back to it, and like I got so many highlighters, but this one is my favorite shade. Like it's like the perfect like light gold champagne color for like fair skin, and it's just beaming and like beautiful. Like Oh, it's just my favorite. Like, if they could just do this, like, I would just happily not have this palette and just this, like, this color the size of this whole palette. Like, that's like my life done. Like, look at that. So I would just recommend this palette solely for that color. Boom, boom, we glowing. Now I'm going to set my face using the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. I really love this setting spray. I usually use matte setting mists. However, I wanted to try a dewy one, and I just think it really settles down the powders on my face. It's really long lasting still, and this smells so good. Like, I just love Milani. Like, I don't think I've ever tried anything of this that isn't good. Oh, like, this is the best setting spray I've ever smelled in my life. Sorry if I hit you, Dojas. So good. Definitely wouldn't recommend this spray if you've got oily skin though, because it definitely, like, when it lands on your arm, you can just feel like the oil in it. Like, you can feel that it's super, like, illuminating. So the face is done. Let's get on to the eyebrows. I might zoom you guys in even more now and scare you even more with my up close face. I'm really sorry I keep looking in the viewfinder, guys. Like, I really need to, like, get into the habit of looking into the lens. Oh, I didn't say what I'm using. The LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in medium brown. This is my favorite brow pencil ever. I heard it's a good dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I don't know what it's called. I've never used it, but I've heard it's a good dupe anyway. And easy. Been, like, embracing my natural brows a bit lately, like, just not shaping them. Like, I don't think I've waxed them for the longest time. And I've just like, I used to wax the tail a bit, but I'm just letting it grow and letting it be. No matter what, I cannot get my eyebrows to match, so I know they're not the same, but I can't help it. They're friends, they're not sisters, guys. And now I'm just gonna set them with my Barry M Take a Brow. But, well, it was a clear brow gel, but obviously it's like brown now because I use, like, brown eyebrow product. But this one's alright. I'm gonna try a different one next time. I feel like I've had better brow products that hold my brows down, because I've got, like, really long eyebrow hairs. Like, I mean, they're so long. Like, I wish my eyelashes were as long as my eyebrow hairs. Like, I used to, like, trim them, and then, like I said, I'm trying to embrace the bush. Like, I have thin eyebrows, but like really long hairs, if that makes sense. So I need something that's gonna hold these bitches down, and this just doesn't quite hold it. Like, you need it to feel like there's hairspray on your eyebrows, and this doesn't feel like that. Especially these end bitches. Like, these tails, like, they do not want to stay. And so we can do the eyes. So I'm not going to prime my eyes because I never do. I just, like, the concealer and setting the concealer just pretty much primes my eyes for me. So yeah, now I'm going to use my, like, I fucking love this palette. I think I used it in my last Get Ready With Me as well, but it's literally my favorite palette of all time. This is the Huda Beauty Warm Obsessions little palette. Definitely recommend these. They're like perfect little palettes. And I love warm eyeshadows, and I just find this is perfect for me. Like, I use every single color in this, like, so much. Like, I don't think I've touched another palette for the longest time. Like, I love this. So I've got to try and remember what shades I use now. I am going to go in with, right, I'm going to go in with this shade here. They don't have names. Ooh, almost like dug my nail in all of them. Oh, nightmare. I'm going to be using this shade right here first off, just in the upper crease, so I'm using like a big fluffy brush for this. And you don't need to be neat with this at all. It's just like a warm transition-y shade, so you can take it up quite high. And I'm also duplicating that down below, because although we are going to be using blue underneath, I still like having that contrast of like the warmth and the blended out like warm eyeshadows below the blue. I just think it looks nice. That's that. And then I went in with, I remember these two shades I used. I went in with the beautiful peach shade in this palette, and I'm just using a more denser fluffy brush. This is from Morphe, I think, and I'm just gonna take that in the crease, and this just gives like, really amps up the warmth of your eyeshadow. Like this is like, wow. I just loved the warm contrast with the blue. I think it looks really nice. Mixing like cool and warm shade like tones is just, I don't know, I love it. So that is that. We're looking a bit crazy right now. And then I went in with the shade, oh now I can't remember which one I went in with. I went in with this one, I think. This shade right here. It's like a warm brick kind of red color, and I'm using the same brush, and I'm putting this directly in the crease. Obviously, if you guys really don't like warm eyeshadows, you can use cool tone ones, like whatever you're comfortable with. You don't have to copy me. You can mix it up, and you don't even have to use the same products, just use whatever you have. I'm not taking that shade down below because I just think that one's like a bit too much for the downstairs region. So that's it for the crease shades. It's literally so simple. It's like 3 shadows and you're done. And now I'm gonna be going in with this lid brush, and I'm taking the creamy shade in this palette. You can just use any kind of bone matte color. I definitely recommend matte. It just keeps it a little bit more natural, and I don't know, the eyeliner I'm using is kind of shimmery, so I'm just packing that on the lid and shaping out the crease a bit. I'm not worrying about blending this because I kind of like the effect of like a slight cut crease. Like I know it's not a super cut crease like shaped out or anything, but I like the contrast of having like a really strong lid color versus like your crease color personally. But if you feel like you want to blend this in more, you can. And that is literally the upper lid eyeshadows done. So now let's go in with the blue. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The eyeliner I used in my last video and in that photo was a non-cruelty free eyeliner. As I told you guys, the next couple of months I'm going to be using up. I've got rid of most of my stuff, but I've still got, I think I've got one lip liner that's not cruelty free, an eyeliner, which this is one that I used yesterday, it's not cruelty free, but most of the rest of my stuff, I think I've got one foundation left that's not, I'm not a wasteful person, so, and I don't have anyone to give it to, so I'm just using them up because I don't want to bin it. I spent money on this stuff. So just letting you know, I do have, the one I'm using now is cruelty free, but they are slightly different in color. I don't think it really matters, you're gonna get the same effect, but I will show you the difference between them. If anything, I think this one's prettier. So these are the differences between the two, if it's gonna focus at all. Focus. So the more electric color is the one I used in my video, and this one is the one I'm going to be using now. Oh, it's not focusing. Oh, there it is. So this is the one we're using now. It's super reflective. It's more of a like turquoisey blue versus the other one's more of an electric blue. But you can literally use whatever blue you want, like a baby blue, it's super dark blue, like whatever. And like I said, you can use purples or whatever. So this is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Eyeliner in teal. This stuff does not move off of your waterline. Like I always find waterline stuff like fades on me really quick, but this bitch stays. So this is literally going to go on our waterline and just slightly underneath the eye. I don't take it too far down, but you guys will see what I'm doing. I hate doing the waterline. Like, I cannot see what I'm doing. One sec. So there we go. The blue is on the waterline. I just think it looks so good. And now I'm going to drag it just a little bit between the lashes on the lower lash line. Going to take this little like smudgery brush, make sure it's clean, and just smudge this down a little bit because it's super creamy, this eyeliner, so it smudges really nicely. And boom, that is the pop of blue. I just love it. I just love it. So, oh, I didn't tell you what color this was. Oh, it's called Totally Teal. And now I'm going to be first highlighting the inner corner. I'm going to go back in with Sunburst, which is the shade that I used to highlight my face. You can always use highlighters as eyeshadows. So I'm just highlighting the inner corner with this shade. And then I'm going to highlight my brow bone. Now I'm going to be doing my winged eyeliner, and I'm using my Kat Von D Tattoo Eyeliner in Trooper. I flippin' love this eyeliner. I don't know why I never got it earlier. My mum bought this for me for Christmas and I just love it. So if you are starting out as well, I know it's a bit more pricey, but it's so easy getting a really sharp wing with this. So I'm going to be doing a wing. Better wings than this, but whatever. The wings are on, and now I'm going to put mascara on. And I'm going to be using my Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara. It looks like this. It's just a drugstore mascara by Soap & Glory, though it's not going to focus. And I'm just going to coat my top and bottom eyelashes. Is the eyeshadow and that done. Obviously I'm going to add some false lashes, but you don't have to do this step. I'm going to be using my House of Lashes, excuse them being wonky, I haven't used them, my House of Lashes Iconics, and I hope these bitches go on okay, because this is only the second time I've used them, and those of you that have used House of Lashes will know that when you first start using them, they are a bitch to get on because the lash band is really thick. They're comfortable but just hard to like morph to your eye shape, but then I find once you've worn them a couple of times they're fine, but just the first few times, oh, they're annoying. You know why. And I'm just using my Duo eyelash adhesive, and I'm just going to set them aside for a second, usually about like 30 seconds, just to let them go a bit tackier. It was raining in the stars. We can't be torn apart. We are got these bitches on. Ugh, such a pain. Definitely not an eyelash for beginners. So we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Sorry, the video has been super long as usual. I'm now going to do my lips. I'm going to be using my another LA Girl Ultimate Intense Auto Stay. This one's a lip liner though, and this one is in the shade Non-Stop Nude. I love this color, and I'll just do it all at once. And the lipstick I'm wearing is Kat Von D Studded Kiss in the shade Noble, which is a beautiful like pinky nude shade. And let's get these lips on. so here is the finished look. I just absolutely love this makeup look. It's literally what I'd class as like a day-to-day natural makeup look with a little pop of colour. So yeah, I really hope you guys liked this get ready with me / makeup tutorial on this look. Yeah, it was really fun to do, and I just love doing these little get ready with me's. They're so much fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did that you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you check out the description box down below for links to previous videos and my social networking sites. And also want to give a little shout out to my little brother Noah, who always watches my YouTube videos and clocks on to when I'm not uploading. He's like, Chloe, you need to do a video this weekend. So Noah, if you're watching this, I'm giving you a little shout out. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.